Cozy English Stories with Shara.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Cozy English Stories with Shara. Welcome to our quiet space. Today, our topic is start again.
Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here with you today.
It is really wonderful to sit here with you. It is so nice and quiet.
Yes, it's very peaceful. And, today we have a very special exploration for our listeners.
Right. A very important analysis of a text called The Art of Starting Again, Overcoming the Shame Gap.
Overcoming the shame gap. Yes, it is a beautiful text.
I mean, we all know this feeling, right? You, the listener, you know this feeling. You start a good habit.
Like learning English.
Yeah.
Or going to the gym.
Exactly. You want to learn Spanish or maybe practice the guitar for just 15 minutes a day.
And at first, it is great. For the first 10 days, you feel so strong, you feel happy.
You feel invincible, like, brand new person.
But then something happens. Life happens.
Right. You get a cold or you have to work late.
Yes. You just miss one day. Just one single day.
And the streak breaks.
Yeah.
The habit stops.
And this is where the problem starts. Because missing one day is just a small thing. A simple mistake.
But it does not feel small, does it? It feels huge. It feels terrible.
It feels like a wall. A giant wall of fear. You do not just forget the guitar. You hide from it.
You hide from it, yes. And our mission today is to talk about why we hide.
We want to look at why stopping a habit makes us feel so bad.
We want to understand the actual biology in our bodies, the stress, the guilt.
And then we will give you a very easy, completely stress-free way to start again.
No stress at all. So let us look at the first idea from our source material. The text calls it the shame spiral.
The shame spiral. This happens very, very fast.
Like incredibly fast.
Yeah.
What exactly is the shame spiral?
Well, when we miss a day of our routine, our brain makes a mistake. Our brain does not say, oh, you are just tired.
Right. It does not say you just need to rest today.
No. Instead, the brain says you are bad. It becomes moral failure.
When moral failure, like you did a bad thing.
Yes. You think, I did not practice my English today. So I am lazy. I am a bad person.
Oh, wow. That is so extreme. But it is true. I mean, you did not steal anything. You did not hurt anyone.
No, you just did not do yoga on a Thursday.
But your brain treats it like a crime. Why? Why do we do this to ourselves?
It comes from a very, very old part of our human history. Long ago, when people lived in small tribes.
Right. In the wild?
Yes. In the tribe, you had to work. You had to hunt or gather food. If you stopped working, you were a danger to the tribe.
Oh, I see. So if you were lazy, the tribe might push you out.
Exactly. And if you are alone in the wild, you will not survive. So our brains learn to be very afraid of stopping.
Because stopping meant danger.
Yes. Your brain thinks that if you stop your habit today, you will lose your place in society.
That is wild. Our modern brains are still so scared. And the text has these two great pictures or metaphors to help us understand this.
The first one is the tomorrow stone.
The tomorrow stone. I felt this one so much, like deep inside. What is the tomorrow stone?
The text says it is a heavy feeling in your chest, a real physical weight.
Like a literal rock on your heart.
Yes. You look at your running shoes and you say, I will run tomorrow.
But tomorrow comes and you do not run.
And so the stone gets heavier. Every day you wait, another piece of rock is put on your chest.
It just crushes you just from saying tomorrow over and over.
It is exhausting. Let us just take a breath. Think about that heavy stone. Breathe in and breathe out.
Just feeling that weight.
Hmm.
And the text says there's something else keeping the stone there. The anxious security guard.
The anxious security guard. This is the voice inside your head.
Right, the inner critic. But this guard is very mean.
Very mean. The guard stands in front of your goals. And the guard shouts at you.
Shouts things like, you lost your rhythm.
Or it is too late now. You cannot catch up.
Just give up. That is what the guard says. Just give up.
Yes. The guard wants you to quit.
But wait. Why? I mean, isn't the guard supposed to protect us?
That is the strange part. The guard thinks he is protecting you.
Protecting me from what?
From the pain of failing again. The guard is so afraid that you will try and fail and feel embarrassed.
Oh, I see. So the guard says, if I make you quit right now, you will not feel sad tomorrow.
Exactly. The logic is backwards. The guard uses shame to keep you frozen. Safe, but frozen.
Safe but frozen. I was thinking about a real-life example for this. because it sounds so crazy.
Please, share your example.
It is like when you forget to text a good friend back.
Oh, yes, that is a very good comparison.
Like your friend texts you on Tuesday, you are busy at work, so you think, I will text them tonight when I have time.
But you are tired on Tuesday night, so you say tomorrow.
The tomorrow stone.
Yes, the first small rock is placed on your chest.
So it is Thursday. You still have not replied. Normally, you would just say, sorry, I was busy.
But the anxious security guard wakes up.
Right. The guard says, it has been 2 days. You are a terrible friend. If you text now, they will be angry.
The guard says, do not text them. The friendship is ruined.
So you wait another day. The shame gets bigger. By day 7, looking at your phone makes your stomach hurt.
The fear is so strong. You love your friend, but you are afraid to text.
So what do? You just ghost them. You never text them again because the guilt is too heavy.
You run away. And we do this exact same thing to our habits.
We run away from our goals because the guilt of starting late is worse than quitting.
I punish ourselves.
Yeah.
We treat a need for rest like a crime.
It is so sad. We just needed a rest. But, I have a big question about this.
What is your question?
If the guard is just in my mind, if the shame spiral is just, a thought, why does it make my body feel so tired?
That is a very important point.
Because I can sit on the sofa all weekend feeling guilty about not studying, and my muscles will actually hurt. I feel so tired.
To answer that, we have to look at biology, hard science. The tiredness is not just a thought. It is real in your body.
My body is actually tired?
Yes. We have to look at the biology of guilt. And a big word the text uses, allostatic load.
Allostatic load. That sounds complicated. Can we make it simple?
Yes. Let us break it down. When you feel shame, your brain thinks you are in physical danger.
Like a wild animal is attacking me.
Exactly. The brain sees the shame spiral as a lion. It sends stress chemicals like cortisol into your blood.
Oh, wow. So my body gets ready to fight or run away?
Yes. Your heart beats faster, your blood pressure goes up, your breathing gets short.
My body is ready to run, but I am just looking at a dusty Spanish book.
Right. There is no lion. There is nothing to fight. You were just sitting on the sofa.
So all that energy has nowhere to go.
And when this happens day after day, it builds up. That buildup of stress is the allostatic load. It is the heavy weight of stress on your body.
The heavy weight. And the text has a really great phrase for this. It calls it revving in neutral.
Revving in neutral. A perfect picture.
Like a car. If you put a car in neutral and push the gas pedal all the way down,
the engine makes a very loud noise. It spins so fast.
You burn so much gas, so much fuel, but the car does not move at all.
It does not go forward.
Yeah.
You are destroying the engine, but you are not traveling.
That is what shame does. It burns all my energy. I am not making progress on my goal, but I am exhausted.
It is a terrible trap.
Yeah.
The guilt drains the exact physical energy you need to start the habit again.
You are literally too tired from feeling bad to do the work.
Take a slow breath here. Think about how tired the body gets. Breathe in and breathe out.
But wait, I have to ask something. Because some people might disagree.
Please ask.
Isn't a little bit of guilt good? I mean, doesn't it motivate us? If I never feel bad, I might never go to the gym again.
That is the anxious security guard talking.
Really? That is the guard?
Yes. We are taught that we must be hard on ourselves to succeed. But science says otherwise. There is a big difference between seeing a mistake and using shame.
How do we separate them? How can I see my mistake without the shame?
It is about the vagus nerve. The text talks a lot about this nerve. It is your body's brake pedal.
The brake pedal. It slows us down.
Yes. It calms your heart. It tells your body you are safe.
So how do I use it?
By being calm and looking at facts. You say, I missed the gym today because I slept late. Tomorrow, I will sleep earlier.
That is just looking at facts, no anger.
Exactly. This keeps the brake pedal pressed. Your body stays calm. You save your energy for tomorrow.
It is like using a compass. A compass helps you find your way back to the path.
Yes, a compass. But guilt is a heavy weight. A weight pulls you under the water.
A compass versus a weight. I love that. When you are revving in neutral, you are just drowning.
Yes. So we must understand this biological trap. Once we know we are physically tired, we understand why starting again feels so hard.
It feels like climbing a giant mountain. And this leads us to the biggest part of the text. My favorite metaphor in the whole analysis.
The dusty guitar case.
Yes, the dusty guitar case. Let us talk about this for a long time. Because it is so, so important.
It really is. It connects the mind and the real world.
So imagine you buy a guitar, a beautiful acoustic guitar.
You are very happy. You watch videos. You play every day.
Your fingers get a little sore? You are learning. It is great. But then work gets very busy.
Or you have to travel, or you just feel sick for a week.
And the guitar goes into the corner of the room, inside its black case. You do not touch it for a whole month.
And slowly, very slowly, a thin layer of dust falls on the black case.
Dust. Just normal gray dust. But what does this dust mean to our brain?
Well, objectively, dust is nothing. It is just tiny pieces of dirt. It means nothing.
Right. It is just dirt.
But to the human brain, the text explains, the dust is a clock, a visual marker of time.
A clock. It shows exactly how long you've been away.
Yes, it is a physical record of your failure right there in your room.
Every time I walk into my bedroom, the dust shouts at me. It has been 30 days, 35 days.
The dust is evidence. And this is when the shame spiral becomes a crisis of identity.
A crisis of identity. What does that mean?
It means we look at the dust and the anxious security guard speaks. The guard does not say, you need to practice.
The guard says, look at that dust. You are not a real musician. You are a quitter.
You lose your identity. You think, I am not the person I want to be.
That is so crazy. We let a tiny bit of dust tell us who we are.
We do.
I mean, if my kitchen blender gets dusty, I do not cry. I do not say, oh no, I'm no longer a smoothie drinker. My life is a lie.
No. You just wipe the blender with a cloth.
I just wipe it off and make a smoothie. But with the guitar or the language book, we tie our whole self-worth to it.
Because the blender is just a tool. But the guitar represents your dream, your future self.
My future self. So when I ignore it, I am ignoring my dream.
Yes. And that is why opening the case is so scary.
The text calls this fear the fear of the gap.
The fear of the gap. Let us pause and think about the gap. Breathe in deeply and breathe out.
Why is opening the case the hardest part? Just undoing the little metal locks? Why is it so hard?
Because when the case is closed, the failure is just in your head. It is not real yet.
Oh. It is just a thought?
But the moment you open the case, the moment you touch the strings, you must face reality. You must face the gap.
The space between how good I used to be and how bad I am right now?
Exactly. The gap between your old skills and your current skills.
It is brutal. I will pick up the guitar and my fingers will hurt. I will not remember the chords. I will be bad at it.
You have to face regression. Going backwards. Humans hate going backwards. We want to always go forward.
So my stress goes up. The allostatic load kicks in again.
Yes, the guard says, see, I told you, you are bad at this now. Close the case.
But you know, when I read this part, I had a huge realization. A really happy realization.
Please tell us.
The guitar is not angry with me.
No, it's not angry at all.
I mean, it sounds silly, but I felt like the guitar was mad at me. But it is not. The wood is not angry. The strings are not holding a grudge.
The instrument is completely patient. It does not care about time.
The music is perfectly safe inside the case. It is waiting for me, just like I left it. The only thing in the way is a little bit of dust.
It is a beautiful realization. The object is patient. Only our ego is impatient.
Only my ego cares about the time. So how do we fix this? How do we calm down the guard so we can just touch the guitar again?
The text gives us a wonderful, natural way to think about this. A new framework. It is called ecological alignment.
Ecological alignment. That sounds like nature.
It is nature. We must look at nature to learn how to stop and start.
Okay. How does nature help with my dusty guitar?
Well, humans often think like a factory. We think life is a straight line, an assembly line.
A factory line. It always moves forward, never stops.
And if the factory line stops, it is a disaster. It is losing money. It is a failure.
We treat our bodies like a factory. If I stop my habit, I'm failing.
But nature is not a factory. Nature moves in circles.
Cycles.
Cycles.
Like the seasons.
Yes. And the text uses the beautiful example of the rising sun.
The rising sun. Every morning, the sun is brand new.
It starts fresh. It does not carry the weight of yesterday.
The sun does not wake up and say, oh, sorry, I was behind a cloud yesterday. I was so lazy. I will burn extra hot today to make up for it.
No, it never apologizes. And, most importantly, the sun is not ashamed of the night.
Oh, is it not ashamed of the dark?
The night is not a failure of the day. The night is just a necessary rest, a quiet space. Then the sun just rises.
The night is just a quiet space. That is so peaceful. If we use ecological alignment, we give ourselves permission to be like the sun.
We can be new every single minute.
We are new every minute. Stopping is not failing. It is just the night.
It engages the brake pedal. It calms the vagus nerve. Think about music. Music needs notes, but it also needs rests.
The quiet spaces between the notes?
If there are no rests, it is not music. It is just a loud, constant noise.
Yeah.
A siren.
You cannot have rhythm without rests. Wow, that completely breaks the idea of a streak.
Yes. The modern streak.
Like on language apps, you have a 40-day streak. You miss one day and you feel like you lost everything.
The anxious security guard makes you carry the weight of those 40 days.
But ecological alignment says, drop the weight. You are an ecosystem, not a factory.
You are a living thing. You need cycles.
The text talks about two versions of ourselves here, the advanced self and the cozy self.
The advanced self is always stressed, always pushing.
The advanced self is defending the 40-day streak. It is terrified of the gap. It looks at the dust and feels shame.
But the cozy self.
The cozy self drops the timeline. The cozy self just comes home, sits in the chair, looks at the guitar and says, hello, nice to see you.
No stress, no expectations, just being there. Let us pause. Breathe into that cozy feeling. Breathe in and breathe out.
Just coming home. But how do we actually do this? How do we change from the advanced self to the cozy self?
We need new words. The anxious security guard uses words like failure and lazy.
So we have to teach our inner voice a new language.
Yes. The source material gives us 4 special vocabulary words. These words are tools. They turn on the brake pedal.
We need to learn these 4 words.
We will go through them very slowly. We will repeat each word 4 times so the listener can truly feel them.
Okay, what is the first word?
The first word is forgive.
Forgive. That feels very hard. Forgiving yourself feels like giving up.
It is not giving up. It is stopping the anger. You say to the guard, stand down.
You drop the moral judgment.
Yes. Let us repeat it slowly. Forgive.
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 Yeah.
Beautiful. You just let the anger go.
It is just an action, not a moral failure. Okay, what is the second word?
The second word is gap.
Gap, like the fear of the gap we talked about, the space between skills.
Yes, but we change the meaning. The guard says the gap is a hole you fill into.
A dark hole of failure.
But the text says the gap is just a rest, a bridge.
Like the space between the notes in music.
Yes. It is the natural breath before you start again. Let us practice this word. Gap. 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 Excellent. The gap is just a quiet space.
Okay, I feel lighter already. The Tamara stone is shrinking. What is the third word?
The third word is fresh.
Fresh. Like the rising sun.
Exactly like the sun. Fresh means you have a totally clean slate.
Yesterday's mistakes do not matter today.
Today, you do not owe anything to yesterday. You start at 0. Let us repeat. Fresh.
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 Starting brand new every minute.
I love that. I do not owe yesterday anything. And the last word, the fourth word.
The fourth word is the action. It is dust off.
Dust off. I really like this one. It is so gentle.
The guard wants you to throw the dusty guitar away. The guard says it is ruined.
But dusting it off is a loving act.
You only dust off things you love, things that have value. If it's garbage, you throw it away.
Right. If I take a cloth and gently wipe the guitar case, I am saying you are still valuable to me.
You are reclaiming your identity.
Right.
You are removing the clock of dust. Let us repeat this gentle action. Dust off.
Dust off.
Dust off.
Dust off.
Wonderful, these 4 words. Forgive, gap, fresh, and dust off.
They completely destroy the shame spiral. When I use these words, I can feel my heart slowing down.
You are feeling biological safety. And you must be safe before you can take action.
Which brings us to the very last part of our exploration today. The actual action.
Yes. The concrete challenge. How to start again without triggering the guard.
Because it is nice to feel calm, but eventually I have to open the Spanish book. I have to put on the running shoes.
The text gives us a very precise rule for this. It is called the 1-minute rule for actionable reentry.
The 1-minute rule. I am completely obsessed with this rule. It sounds so backwards at first.
But biologically, it is perfect. Let us explain the 3 steps slowly.
Listeners, if you have something gathering dust right now, a book, a guitar, some shoes, this is exactly what you will do today.
Step 1, find the thing you stopped. Just find the physical object.
Okay. I find the Spanish book on my shelf. I look at it. I do not look away. What is step 2?
Step 2 is the genius part. Open the object or touch it for exactly 1 minute. But you must not do the activity.
I must not do the activity. This blew my mind. I am not allowed to read the book.
Do not read a single word. Do not play a single chord on the guitar. Just open the case. Just open the book and look at the pages.
Why? Why can't I do the work? It feels like a waste of time.
Because if you try to do the work, the anxious security guard wakes up. The guard says, "Oh no, you are going to try. You will see the gap. You will fail."
The stakes are too high. I am going to study for an hour is a huge, scary mountain.
Exactly. But what are the stakes of just opening a book for 60 seconds and then closing it?
The stakes are zero, absolute zero.
Yes. By explicitly forbidding the work, you disarm the guard. You tell the guard, we are not trying to be perfect. We are just touching a book.
I am proving to my brain that the object is not a lion. It is safe. It is like exposure therapy.
It is exactly like exposure therapy. You stand near the scary thing without releasing stress chemicals. Your body learns it is safe.
The barrier is not the task. Playing a G chord is not that hard. Reading a paragraph is not that hard. The barrier is the tomorrow stone, the emotion.
And this rule removes the tomorrow stone completely. You expect nothing from yourself.
So, step 1, find it. Step 2, open it for 1 minute, but do not work. What is step 3?
Step 3. While you look at the open object, you must say out loud, "Welcome back. I am here now."
Welcome back. I am here now.
Wow, why out loud? Why can't I just think it?
Because speaking uses different parts of your brain. It moves your mouth. You hear your own voice. It makes the thought real in the physical world.
It is like saying hello to a friend you haven't seen in a long time, greeting a piece of my identity.
You are using the words fresh and forgive, and saying, I am here now, puts you in the present moment.
I am not in the past feeling bad about my streak. I am not in the future worrying about the gap. I am just here now.
You are the cozy self. Just saying hello. Let us pause. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out.
And the most amazing thing happens after this. When you are calm and the case is open and the guard is quiet.
The natural desire comes back.
Yes, the friction is gone. You might just naturally strum the guitar. You might read one sentence.
Not because you have to, but because you want to. And even if you don't, even if you just look for 1 minute and close the book, you still won. You broke the shame spiral.
You built trust with yourself. You proved you can face the object safely.
What a beautiful, incredible journey this text gave us today. It is so much deeper than just a productivity trick.
Let us gently remind everyone of the path we walked today.
We started with the shame spiral, seeing how missing one day turns into a moral failure, our ancient fear of being pushed out of the tribe.
We felt the tomorrow stone on our chest, and we met the anxious security guard who tells us to quit.
We looked at the biology, the allostatic load, revving in neutral, burning all our energy on guilt.
We saw the dusty guitar case and faced the fear of the gap between our old skills and now.
But then we found ecological alignment, the rising sun. We learned that progress is a circle, not a straight factory line.
We practiced our new words: forgive, gap, fresh, dust off.
And we learned the 1 minute rule, lowering the stakes to 0, just opening the case and saying, welcome back, I am here now.
If you are listening and you have something gathering dust, remember this.
The path to doing something you love is never, ever a perfectly straight line. App developers want you to think it is. They want you to have a perfect streak. But life is not a perfect streak.
Human progress is a natural cycle. Starting, resting, and starting again.
So as we end our quiet space today, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Yeah.
Think about your absolute favorite song.
The most beautiful music you know.
What makes it beautiful, it is not just a wall of sound. If someone played a piano without ever stopping, it would just be noise.
It would be a siren.
Yeah.
It hurt to listen to.
Yes. What if the gaps in our habits, the days we miss, the weeks we are sick, what if they are not failures?
What if they are the essential quiet spaces?
The quiet spaces between the notes. The spaces that give the music of our lives its rhythm.
The rests make the melody possible.
So the next time you drop a habit, do not let the guard tell you the song is over. Just take a breath. Let the quiet space be exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And when you are ready, just dust it off.
You deserve that rest.
You cannot pour from an empty cup. Fill your cup first.